Lester Burnham, portrayed by Kevin Spacey, is a 42-year-old man who juggles his roles as a father, husband, and advertising executive while also serving as the narrator of the film. His marriage with Carolyn, played by Annette Bening, an ambitious realtor with a materialistic outlook, is on shaky ground as she feels unfulfilled in her career. The couple's 16-year-old daughter, Jane, Thora Birch, grapples with low self-esteem and unhappiness. Lester perceives himself as a mundane, forgettable individual, but his life takes an unexpected turn when he encounters Angela Hayes, Mina Suvari, his daughter's friend and classmate. Angela, an egocentric teenager, captivates Lester, and he becomes infatuated with her, much to Jane's chagrin. Throughout the movie, Lester's fantasies revolve around a provocatively bold Angela amid a sea of red rose petals. The Burnhams' new neighbors consist of Colonel Frank Fitz, Chris Cooper, a U.S. Marine Corps officer, his preoccupied wife Barbara, Allison Janney, and their son Ricky, Wes Bentley, a marijuana-dealing teenager with a penchant for filming. Colonel Fitz reveals his prejudiced nature when confronted with the gay couple residing nearby. Over several days, the Burnham family members each make transformative decisions. Carolyn encounters her real estate competitor, Buddy Kane, Peter Gallagher, during a business lunch, leading to an affair and later, shooting lessons at his suggestion. Lester coerces his boss, Brad Dupree, Barry Dell Sherman, into giving him $60,000 and resigns from his job, opting for a more relaxed role as a fast food burger flipper. He further pursues self-liberation by trading his Toyota Camry for his dream car, a 1970 Pontiac Firebird, exercising to attract Angela, and using a genetically enhanced marijuana provided by Ricky. Meanwhile, Jane drifts away from Angela and develops a romance with Ricky, connecting over his most cherished camcorder footage of a plastic bag dancing in the wind. Their relationship turns intimate. One evening, after being intimate, Jane confides in Ricky about her discontent with her life and her parents' indifference towards her and each other. She expresses more frustration towards her father, especially his attraction to Angela, and suggests someone should kill him. Ricky inquires if she wants him to kill Lester, to which she coldly agrees. Worried about Lester and Ricky's growing connection, Colonel Fitz searches his son's belongings and discovers a video of Lester exercising naked, accidentally recorded while Ricky filmed Jane. This leads him to wrongly believe his son is gay. When Lester discovers Carolyn and Buddy's affair, he remains mostly unfazed, causing Carolyn more distress than the revelation itself. Their affair ends after Buddy decides to break it off. As night falls, Ricky comes home to find his father enraged, having misinterpreted his drug transaction with Lester as a romantic encounter. Seizing the chance for escape, Ricky falsely admits he is gay and provokes his father until he is kicked out. Ricky rushes to Jane's house, proposing they run away to New York City. Jane agrees, disappointing Angela, who objects. Ricky exposes Angela's deepest fear, her ordinariness and reliance on friends like Jane to enhance her reputation. Devastated, Angela leaves the room, allowing Jane and Ricky to reconcile. Lester encounters an emotionally vulnerable Colonel Fitz standing outside amidst the heavy rain and tries to console him. However, he is caught off guard when Fitz unexpectedly kisses him. Lester kindly declines his advance, informing him that he has misunderstood the situation. Feeling ashamed and defeated, Fitz disappears into the rain once more. At the same time, Carolyn is parked on the side of the road, sitting alone in her car, clutching her gun and seething with rage over the day's events. Soon after, Lester stumbles upon an upset Angela, and they are on the verge of engaging in a physical relationship. However, the moment is interrupted when Angela admits she is a virgin. Lester now sees her as an innocent youth and immediately steps back, adopting a fatherly role. They connect over their mutual frustrations with and concern for Jane, and Lester is content when Angela reveals that Jane is in love. When asked about his own feelings, Lester is surprised to discover he feels fantastic. After Angela excuses herself to the restroom, a content Lester gazes at a photograph of his family during happier times, oblivious to the gun aimed at the back of his head. A gunshot echoes through the house. Angela hears it from the bathroom. Jane and Ricky discover Lester's lifeless body. Ricky seems captivated by Lester's lifeless eyes, while Jane weeps. Afterward, Carol finds her deceased husband and rushes to his closet, sobbing amidst his belongings. In his concluding narration, Lester reflects on the events of his life, interwoven with scenes of everyone's reactions to the subsequent gunshot sound, including a bloodied and rattled Colonel Fitz with an absent firearm from his collection. Despite his demise, Lester, as the storyteller, feels fulfilled. I suppose I could be really angry about what occurred to me, but it's challenging to remain upset when there's so much beauty in the world. At times, I feel as if I'm witnessing it all simultaneously, and it's overwhelming. My heart swells like a balloon on the verge of bursting, and then I recall to unwind and cease attempting to grasp it, and it washes over me like rainfall. All I can feel is gratitude for every single instant of my seemingly insignificant existence. I'm certain you don't comprehend what I'm expressing. But fear not, one day, you will.